Well, welcome back to your Carolina. It's hot outside, and a lot of people are looking to be cool and to stay cool. Lucky for us, Transylvania County and their Tourism and Development Authority is all about staying cool and being cool, but we want to make sure that you're also safe when you're doing that. Clark Lovelace is the big guy up there, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some ways that we can be cool, and stay safe this summer. Clark, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jamarcus. Thanks so much for having me here with you. Glad you're helping us get out an important message.
Yeah, so people are obviously going to flock. You guys have over 250 waterfalls in Transylvania County, and we learned that little factoid from our zip trips when we were up there. But people are going to be out there. We want to make sure that they're able to learn and heed some of these safety warnings so they're able to be safe when they're in the water.
I think you hit the nail on the head. We are truly blessed with 250 waterfalls, and as we're in the midst of our busy season right now, certainly, we feel like one of the jobs we need to do here in the local tourism office is just help keep visitors informed of important messages.
Yeah, and you guys have come up with 7 safety measures that people can take to stay safe when they're, being out near the waterfalls. You want them to be waterfall wise.
Absolutely. Be waterfall wise is our mantra. You'll find all of these are pretty common sense based, but as one of our land managers put it in our PSA that we created, they said, waterfalls are not amusement park rides that were designed for your safety. And he was right. Simple tips like don't swim above waterfalls, keep your eyes on children and pets at all times. Don't climb rocks near waterfalls. These are all things that make sense, no one would argue with, but I think when visitors are out playing in our public lands, their mindset just isn't to worry about things like that, and we want to make sure that they're fully informed.
And I think that's a really important point to point out is the fact that these aren't, amusement parks. These aren't things that, you can control. These are things that are, nature has created them for us, and we want to enjoy them and be safe around them. So be sure your, footwear and making sure you're prepared for the hikes and the outdoor activities that you're doing. So you guys have all of those 7 tips listed on your website as well?
That is correct. You can go to explorebrevard.com. You can learn about waterfall safety, learn about all the incredible things you can enjoy here in Transylvania County, and we certainly it's a great time of year to visit, as is the fall and even as is the winter months when maybe you're going to get a little less traffic. But we want to make sure that no matter whenever anyone comes, that they certainly know the right things to do and know the right behavior to have while out in our public lands.
And that website is a good resource as well, because people may not know that there are so many waterfalls in Transylvania County, and they want to go and find out how long they are, what to prepare for, to figure out exactly how to plan their visit with their families. But you guys have those listed on your website as well, so people can go and check those out.
Absolutely. They can come to explorebrevard.com. And one of the things that I think is special about our neck of the woods is the fact that we have so much variety that if you're an expert who's looking for, very active rock climbing adventure, we have that here. If you're a little bit of a newbie, someone who's not as familiar in the outdoors, we have some great waterfalls that you can really drive right up next to. And so we want to inform folks about what their opportunities are here in Transylvania County.
We love that accessibility is one of the main things that you guys focus on. You also want to make sure it's inclusive as well. You guys have those signs in Spanish as well, because we realize that a lot of folks coming to these waterfalls and wanting to enjoy Transylvania County may speak Spanish as well.
Absolutely. We've had a Spanish language version of all of our safety messaging, including Be Waterfall Wise, for some time now. This past year, when we met with our land managers and asked for advice as we kind of put this year's push out there, they reminded us that there's a lot of visitors from different cultures that are coming to our public lands. So this year we have a version that in 8 different languages just simply says, waterfalls are dangerous, in all caps, 8 different languages that are spoken by visitors here to the United States.
We love accessibility and inclusivity, which is fantastic that you guys are doing that as well. And we also want to remind folks about being, leaving it better than you found it. And you guys are all about that too with your Trash Squatch campaign.
Absolutely. I mean, Trash Squatch was behind me, over in the corner, and he would have been mad if you wouldn't have brought him up. But he unfortunately formed out of trash that was left behind in our public lands. And he reminds everyone to please, when you're visiting, his neighborhood, make trash as difficult to find as he is.
And we want to leave it better than we found it for sure. You can always go to
Absolutely.
waterfallwise.com to find out more information about these trails and to take a look at those 7 Waterfall Wise principles on their website as well. Clark, thank you so much for joining us this morning and helping us to be a little safer when we're out there trying to be and stay cool. Thank you.
My pleasure, Jamarcus. Thank you.